David Aldridge. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the 2000s team. And it's going to be the 2000s team off the tip. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Claxton in at the center. Now, here is O'Neal. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Nails the wide open jump shot. Kobe's got the game going with his first points of the game for the 2000s team. Harden surveying the D. Driving inside.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Kobe. Duncan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. A new 14-second shot clock for the 2000s team.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Durant against James. To the paint. Here's Duncan. And that one drops.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the rebound goes to Duncan. Ball's knocked loose. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Shaq. It's blocked. Iverson against Harden. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Iverson. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. No good with the layup. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. I asked Coach what advice he gave to his team on how to slow down James Harden tonight. Coach said, I told them not to reach. The moment you reach on James, it's either going around you or he's going to the free throw line. He's the best in the game at that. That is certainly true, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. For 3, Harris. It's stolen by Duncan. And here's the fast break. Here's Iverson. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Harden against Iverson. It's Harden with the... Oh, that was a strong toe.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Harden kicks to Aldridge. Back to Harden. Here he goes. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
On the wing, Iverson, guarded by Harden. The offensive rebound, Duncan. It's deflected, and they get it back. And Shaq with the slam. Nets trail by 4. with it. 8 points for him. There's the three. And James pulls it down. Harris against Bryant. Now the pass to LeBron. Dishes to Iverson. Duncan up on top. Over Claxton. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Iverson. Duncan's got his second bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Harden against Iverson. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
How about the concentration? I mean, Harden is used to finishing past intense defense. There he goes doing it again.
To the middle. Here's O'Neal. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Here is Harden. 10 points for him. 1:27 left to play here in the first. Here's Claxton. And he banks in the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Nash with no one around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Now here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Wade. After the basket by Brooklyn. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here's Nash. Passes it to Garnett. He kicks it to Carter. Drains the three-pointer.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here is Harden. 4 seconds left. Good work defensively by Carter. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The 2000s team leads by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you think, guys, about the 2000s team here so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for the 2000s team, Nowitzki is out there with Garnett. Then it's Nash. Then there's Carter. And it's Wade in at 2 guard. The 2000s team with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Harden against Garnett. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's the lob to Aldridge. No good. Shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
How fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. It's Harden with the drive, down low. From inside, the shot missing. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Outside Carter. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And he drives in, and it's Harden slamming it down.
So far, Harden having his way on offense. The defense has to try something different.
Nash outside. Carter finds Garnett. Looks for Nowitzki. Gets it to him. Tries again. It's deflected. Now Kevin Durant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Harden draws the double. It's good, and the 2000s team lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Durant.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
And the 2000s team decides to take their first time out here.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt. In for your 2000s team.
On the wing, James. Guarded by KD. Yao, the pass to LeBron. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
Here's Harden. Yao with the block. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now against Harden. And there's the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy of his size.
Now here's Iverson. James outside. And James throws it down hard.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Harden, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The 2000s team making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in, and the Nets decide to take their first time out here. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets, trailing by 10. Going inside, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Shaq.
Harden's level of creativity offensively is really special. His handles, his ability to get out and get buckets is really second to none.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is Iverson. There's the dish to LeBron. Left side, Bryant. Back to Duncan. That's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Now,
half.
here is Harden. He's got 24. With the drive, and he slams it down right on top of Tim.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Here's Kobe. After the basket by Brooklyn. The drive by Iverson. And that one is good. Iverson's got 6.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
There's the drive. James Harden with the stuff.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The 2000s team with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Iverson against Harden. To the inside. Stolen by Pierce. The shot and game clock separated by 4. James outside. Here's Shaq. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Shaq's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. And this dude will feast on the interior.
Harden with it. He takes it in, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first half. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Harden out there with Harris. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Duncan following the bucket by the Nets. And they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Iverson. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Just 5 on the clock. And here's Bryant for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Kobe's got 5 now.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
Harden, no good. James outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
first minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Duncan. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
All Harden needs is a little separation. Once the screen comes his way, he's looking to pull up.
Iverson against Harden, trying to get open as Shaq. And Iverson gets it to go. He's got 8.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. One guy has been getting it done is Shaquille O'Neal.
He's getting to the rack all game, but they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint. They're in for a long night.
Or the 2000s team. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Bryant. Nash is subbed in for Iverson. Now, here is Harden. He's got 32. And the jam by Harden.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
Here's McGrady. They lead by 7. Shaq can't hit. Here is Harden. He's got 34. Here's Claxton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Claxton's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. McGrady outside. Pass to LeBron. And here's Duncan. McGrady outside. From outside, off the mark. Nets trail by 5. Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by Nash. It's Harden with the drive. Harris kicks to Aldridge. Durant against James. KD passes to Harris. They get the rebound. Harden outside. Back to Aldridge.
Boy, Aldridge using those long arms of his to corral that offensive rebound.
Now Nash. Timeout call, the 2000s team.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Or the 2000s team. Yao, he's checked in for Shaq. Garnett comes in for Duncan. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Nash. Wade outside. Over Harris. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. And the 2000s team leads by 5. Timeout called the Nets. Pierce is checked in for LeBron.
In for your 2000s team, Paul Pierce.
And here's Harden. Driving the lane. And the jam by Harden.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 38 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Garnett outside. Wade against Harris. And it's Wade with the jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here is Harden. He has 38 in the game. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
And Harden doesn't mind showing off a little bit either now. He has ridiculous ball skill. The defense looking completely lost out there.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now, here is Harden after Dwayne Wade's miss. Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
The 2000s team with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Wade kicks to McGrady. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Yao, the pass to Wade. And the three ball is good. Wade's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Harden up top, guarded by Garnett, and the jam by Harden.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Wade has the open look. It's good from long range. Wade's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm
for the 2000s team. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Garnett. Kobe comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Iverson's subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Now here's Harden. He's got 44. Takes it inside, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Paul Pierce.
Well, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps.
The 2000s team making a switch here. Carter's checked in. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Kobe throws it down.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Now here's Harden. Non-stop scoring machine here. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Pierce is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Carter. And there's Bryant. And it's Iverson in at the 1 spot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Outside, Kobe. Shot, high post. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Brooklyn trailing. Durant, the pass to Harden. To the middle, here's Claxton, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Timeout call, the 2000s team. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Down the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out in the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket. And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Harden against Shaq. Harden dishes to Aldridge. Misses from close range. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Harden, no good. Iverson kicks to Bryant. Pass to O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Get ready for the Deer Squad.
And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game. Here's Harden. Great D that time from Duncan.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Harden the pass to Claxton. Stolen by O'Neal. Goes up. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Doubled by Iverson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
It's the Nets now. And they double up Iverson. Bryant.
Bryant skying high. The slam at home, always looking to stuff with style.
The pass to Claxton. Duncan against Harden. Can they get it? And the jam by Harden.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Aldridge against Bryant. Allen Iverson on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Nets passing it around, and Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here is Harden. Driving in. Harden with the stuff.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Here's LeBron. Got a hand on it. They recover it.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
Harden against Iverson. And the jam by Harden.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Harden with it. Guarded now by Duncan. In the corner, it's Harris. Outside Durant. Lock at 6. Harden's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Iverson passes to Bryant. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Count that one. And now it's a 10-point 2000s team lead.
And, you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
The three from Harden, stolen by O'Neal. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Harden, that's good.
Can't let Harden get comfortable from outside the arc. I mean, he's capable of raining threes in bunches.
LeBron against KD. Iverson left side. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Kept alive. Duncan on the follow.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Harden dishes to Aldridge. Harden with it. Over Duncan. It's stolen by Duncan. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. In for your 2000s team.
Yao Ming.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Number 80, Steve Nash.
Down low. Here's Yao. And so it's the 2000s team with the W. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Kevin Harlan.